I think we got it. Hey guys. Oh wait, there's a little something in my throat. One second. Show you guys some of these keto eats and treats that I got recently. I honestly don't know what's in my throat. I haven't eaten anything in a few hours. I just had a sip of some lemonade, some Crystal Light lemonade. I don't know, something's in my throat. Something's kind of scratchy. Woo chow. Okay. So I've gotten a couple of sweets and treats and some of my favorite eats here. Haha, that rhymed. That I just wanted to kind of talk about and show you guys. So some of these things just came in the mail today and I'm excited to try them. And I've heard great reviews about, and some of these things are some of my favorites. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to tell you guys about is this hickory maple smoked bacon jerky. I don't like bacon. Like, don't put bacon on a sandwich, bacon in my mac and cheese, don't put bacon in my greens, don't put bacon on my burger, just don't. I don't like bacon. I've never really liked bacon, and yet I love this bacon jerky. That's a strong word. I really like this bacon jerky. I don't know, I like it sweet. I like that it's not too hard of a jerky. I mean, I'm a big beef jerky fan in general. The Tender Bites. Who's that? Jack Link's Tender Bites. Not the teriyaki flavor, the normal flavor. I don't know why my town's just full of the teriyaki flavor. I prefer the regular or like the tender jerky. That stuff's great. But recently I've gotten into these, and that was on my drive to North Carolina a few weeks ago. I had to stop for something to eat. And they didn't have any other good jerkies. They had like a bison jerky and a venison jerky, and I bought like the jerky sticks. I did buy the beef sticks to try them, but they were just, no. They were not good. They were super gamey, super salty. And so I also was glad I grabbed a small bag of bacon jerky off the shelf, counter thing, to try, and loved it. I thought it was super good. So now I've tried out a couple. This is the Walmart Great Value brand, so it's the jumbo bag, so it has like 6 servings of jerky in it. But when I travel, like when I'm about to go hop on a plane, this is going to be great to nibble on throughout the trip. It's slightly sweet. It's not like, I mean, it is maple flavored, and sometimes maple flavored just means like you get that whiff of maple and it just tastes like lime. But this is really good. It's a little sweet, which just helps curb my sweet tooth for sure. It's only 4 grams of carbs per serving, 7 grams of fat. Again, there's 6 servings in here, but you're not gonna break your ketosis by eating a bunch of bacon jerky. So that's the first thing. Collagen protein bars. I have a mint chocolate chip and a vanilla shortbread. I also had the apple pie flavor, but again, I'm not a big Ooh, sorry. Again, I'm not a big fan of pie. I don't really love pies. I do like cinnamon apples with vanilla ice cream on top of them, but that's not really pie. So the apple pie flavor I did not really enjoy. But I also have the vanilla shortbread and the mint chocolate chip flavor, and both of these have been pretty good so far. They're not amazing. They still have that stevia, like bitter stevia after bite to them a little bit, but it's not the worst. And they're also made with coconut, another thing that I hate. Maybe this video should just be titled Foods That Becky Hates. I don't even know. But it's got a lot of coconut in it, as a lot of keto products, low carb products do, because using coconut flour and coconut oil and all this kind of stuff helps keeps the carbs low and the fats high. But I like that they don't taste too coconutty. They do contain nuts though, cashews. They do have peanut. What am I trying to say? They have nuts in them, cashews for sure, and they're processed in a facility that does have peanuts. So if you're allergic to nuts, these are no bueno for you, but they're really nice. They have a total of 9 grams carbs per bar, and 15 grams fat. So they're high in fat, not like high in carbs, moderate carbs, but if you're using them for post-workout or for me, like traveling on the go, these are great. I have been looking for a good low-carb pizza for a very long time now. And a lot of the cauliflower pizza crusts you can buy in the store or get at pizza places are still really high in carbs, like 30, 40, 50 carbs. And that's just not, it's not gonna work for me. It's just not gonna work for me. And I like eating pizza, so I haven't yet mastered how to make my own low carb pizza dough. I did try once to like shave the cauliflower, add the Parmesan, do all that, but it was a process. And I normally try to eat pizza like on a weekend or a Friday, and I just don't wanna come back from a workout to my house and be exhausted and be like, let me just shave down this cauliflower. No, that's not happening. Luckily, I stumbled upon the brand Real Good Pizza Co. And I think the first time I saw these, I was in the Vitamin Shop. A lot of Vitamin Shop retailers now sell a bunch of keto treats and eats. That's something to note. You can pop in if they've got a rather large section. They normally have an aisle or two dedicated to keto, and some of the drinks, protein shakes, fat snacks, I know are there for sure. But yeah, so then the second time I ran into this was at Walmart, and Walmarts all over the country carry Real Good Pizza Co. and some of their products. So one of my favorites is the uncured pepperoni snack bite pizzas. Another thing I don't like is pepperoni pizza. I hate it. I hate pepperoni pizza. And yet, I love these suckers. So, there's 8 pizzas inside, and they're mini pizzas, they're like this big. There's 8 pizzas inside, and a serving size is 4 pizzas. And for each serving, it's 4 grams carbs, 15 grams of fat, 250 calories. Great snack, great light meal, great for a fasting day, great for post-workout, come home, just want a little bit of pizza. These are great. They're also gluten-free, grain-free, and guilt-free. And then the crust is made of a chicken breast with Parmesan cheese mixture, I guess, or something. So it says crust, chicken bread with Parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese, some pizza sauce, and some uncured pepperoni. And then some spices, sea salt, paprika, garlic powder, whatever. And they microwave them 45 seconds in the microwave, and they are real good. Real good. Get it? These enchiladas that I also really liked. These ones were cheese enchiladas with red sauce. I had these as a snack today. They're the same. 4 grams carbs, 25 grams fat. These ones though are rather high in sodium, and when I was eating them I could tell they were rather high in sodium. So these are not a thing I'm going to be eating a lot all the time, but they were really great for today when I was running around, running a bunch of errands, trying to pack a suitcase, like all that stuff, sending out my taxes, whatever. If you're looking for an enchilada substitute, these are great. But salty. Who is it? New things to me. I have been hearing such great things about them, good reviews. They're popping up all over my Instagram feed, all the keto pages I follow. A bunch of them tried these out. I know some of these products you can get subscriptions for and that kind of stuff, but I'm trying them on a one-off. So the first one is a space shake. So they used to be called Cave Shake. They're now called Space Shake. They've since rebranded a little bit, but the stuff is basically the same, just like, you know, new brand name. And I ordered 6 of these, and they have 3 flavors: chocolate, vanilla, and coffee, which just seems to be the base flavors for all keto products. It's always chocolate, vanilla, or coffee. I don't know. They're actually quite large. And they are low carb. They have no added sugars. They have MCT oils, MCAAs, which offer your body sustained, easy to burn energy. It's a delicious delicious shake that's filling and full of good fats. Dairy-free, gluten-free. It's paleo, vegan, and keto friendly, and there's very little carbs in it. So this thing is great because you can shake it up, pour it over your berries, add it to your coffee. They are great in the freezer. You can freeze it and it becomes like an ice cream or whatever. They have 320 calories, 32 grams of fat, 5 grams carbs. They are made with organic coconut milk, organic vanilla extract, sea salt, stevia, and organic guar gum. So yeah, it's coconut milk based. Now, here's the thing. I hate coconut. I'm telling you, this video should just been a list of foods that Becky hates. All of these foods are things that I really don't like, and somehow these ones are okay. So this is coconut milk based, and for me, I have a hard time drinking the whole thing because I really hate coconut. It's not an exaggeration, I hate it. Like, if a product has too much coconut in it, I can't eat it. It's just, no, I can't put it on my hair, can't put it on my skin, don't want it in a perfume, can't stand coconut. But these are pretty good. There's a lot of vanilla in it, so that does balance things out quite a bit. And the stevia sweetens things up, and then there's the sea salt. So this is the salty vanilla. I can have a little bit of this at a time. I would never drink a whole thing, which I know is its purpose, but this whole pack is 1.5 servings. So that is 15 grams of carbs if you eat the whole thing. And if 1 serving of fat is 32 grams of fat, it's almost 100 grams of fat. So this is like a mad fat bomb. If you're doing a fat fast, this is great for you. Space Shake now, not Cave Shake, and you can get them on caveshake.com, and they ship them in a nice box for you, and you can get them in 6s, 12s, or 18s maybe. I don't know. You can get 3 of each flavor and whatever increments you want at a one-time or a subscription. So these are great. I was really excited when I found these because I have a mad sweet tooth. Like a mad sweet tooth. I love sweets. I love carbs. I love bread. Like, that's why this diet is pretty tough for me. I mean, it's good for my body because the minute I stop eating carbs, I drop weight so quickly. But my body just loves them. Like, I just wanna, just pasta and cereal and pancakes are my favorite things, and just biscuits. Like, I just wanna eat biscuits, like an egg and cheese biscuit. Anyway, that was a digression. I'm just trying to tell you that I love carbs and sweets, and this is a good alternative to eating some of those sweets and some of those sugary things. Now, they are called, ta-da, Smart Sweets. The tagline says your day just got sweeter. Huh? I got a pack of, I don't even know how many. I ordered them online again. I think it's smartsweets.com, but I know they also have these on Amazon, just maybe not all of the flavors. Sour gummy bears. And peach rings. I really like peach rings. Some of the fruity gummy bears. Some sour blast buddies, which are like Sour Patch Kids, and some sweet fish, so like Swedish fish, stevia-based sweets. So they don't have any cane sugar in them. They don't have that fructose. They don't have anything like that. They're made from tapioca fiber, gelatin, root fiber, fruit and vegetable juice for these ones, coconut oil, stevia extract. So they're high in fiber, free from artificial sweeteners, dairy, soy, and lactose free, peanut and tree nut free, free from artificial colors, and naturally flavored. They have a 0 fat, let's see, like barely any protein, 3 grams protein. And you would think they'd be high in carbs. Now it says the total carbohydrates is 33 grams, which makes you think like, holy crap, that's a lot of carbs. But 28 grams of that is fiber. Yeah. And you know, if you're on keto, you calculate your net carbs and not total carbs, and these are great for you because the net carbs on these is about, what, 5 grams? 5 grams or so of net carbs per bag. So if you're in the mood for some sweets, these are perfect for you. They say 3 grams of sugar per bag. I'm not sure what that max is exactly, or how they're going to come up in my tracker, but they are way better than any of the other sweets you can buy. They're all about the same, and each serving size, 1 bag is a serving, so you don't have to like worry about measuring or anything. Nope, pack these in your bag, throw them in your desk, at work, in your suitcase, whatever, and then when you're in the mood for a little something sweet, these are great to have handy. Super excited to try the Swedish fish first, I think, because I love Swedish fish. Actually, I haven't eaten these in probably years since I've been living in Japan before being home, and I don't know, I don't really try to buy myself candy just because it's a bad habit, and I have no impulse control. The actual sweets, some ice creams and candies that I do keep in my house and nibble through occasionally. Now the first ones are Andes, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, everyone loves Andes. I don't know anyone that doesn't love Andes. Now these started when I was prepping for my brother's wedding. I planned and put together and just kicked the butt out of that whole thing like I did. I'm pretty happy with how it went and how things went. But I bought these for all the guests for checking into the various beach houses that we had going, and I started to nibble on them there because I left them in my car, and black Subaru won Andes 0. Like, there was not. It was just too hot in North Carolina. It was like 98, 99 degrees every day. These just did not survive in my car for the few hours that they were there. So I decided to take them to the house, pop them in the freezer, nibble on them later, and voila, chocolates. But the great thing about these is that while I was eating a couple one day, I decided to check the nutrition. And you know that's not a good idea. You don't go, let me look at the nutrition facts when you're cheating on your diet. But I decided to see how bad I was being. Turns out, for 2 Andes, it's only 6 grams carbs. Which is great because I don't know who eats Andes handfuls at a time. But you know, an Andes or 2 is not bad. So 6 grams of carbs for an Andes or 2. I do like to keep them in the freezer. It makes them a little bit harder so you can like suck on them or whatever, crush them up, add them to your coffee. These things are great, and you can get them at Walmart typically for only a couple bucks. Top ice cream. Now I know a lot of people for these are hit and miss. Some people love them, some people hate them. I love this one. The chocolate chip one is my favorite, mint chocolate chip. It's 300 calories per pint. If you don't know, the number on the front of the Halo Top is how many calories are in it if you eat the entire thing. This entire thing is only 280 calories, and this entire thing is 320 calories. Now, here's the rub. We are all eating keto, low carb, high fat diets. These do not have a lot of fat, have a little bit of protein. They are relatively high carb. The vanilla is 14 grams carbs, 3 grams fiber, so again, that's 11 grams net carbs per serving. There's 4 servings per container, so you're going to cut it in 4s or however you want to go about that. Just take a spoonful at a time. The mint chip is the same, 14 grams per serving, 3 grams fiber, 11 grams net carbs per serving, and again, there are 4 servings per pint. Let's see. They're made with skim milk, eggs, erythritol, fiber, cream, organic cane sugar. This one's got chocolate chips, natural flavors, sea salt, organic carb gum, organic guar gum, and organic stevia. So the stevia is what helps keep some of those sugars down. This one is pretty much the same minus chocolate chips. They do contain milk and egg products and are sometimes processed where peanuts and tree nuts are also processed. So again, if you're allergic to nuts, read these things. I don't know, you know about your allergies, I don't. But Halo Top, these things are great. If you can control yourselves to only eating half or a quarter of a pint at a time, that's great. But if you're binging or deciding you want something sweet, go for it. These things are not that bad, and they've got a lot of flavors for you to try and a lot of, I don't know, some of the textures can be weird. They are a little bit harder, so you do want to leave them out for a little bit. But I'm telling you, this one is bomb. Like, I have consumed multiple pints of this, and this one's my go-to. Like, it was a struggle to make myself try a new flavor. That's today's video on keto sweets, treats, and eats. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. And if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you, or you can add me, DM me, whatever. It's cool. I love to answer questions about keto and help people figure out their ways. Likewise, I like opening up a dialogue so I can ask you guys questions, get recipes, all that good stuff. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My Instagram is BeckyRay14. There's a link somewhere around here for that, but I also have a Fitstagram dedicated to fitness, keto, recipes, all that good stuff, and that's BexFit, BexFit14 on Instagram, and you can also follow me on Twitter at BeckyRay14. Thanks guys, see you in the next video.